everyone, it is Cindy and welcome back to the channel. So this week we have a little change of plans. I know that I had said in the previous video that this week I would be sharing my childhood home that I grew up in. However, we are instead in Brychester, which came with the university expansion, and we are doing a makeover of Pepper's Pub, which is a community bar lot in the game. And I am going to get around to making my childhood home and sharing that with you. However, yeah, the change of plans came because I was playing in my regular household save game and I had a sim at university and I wanted her to, have a social life and not just study all the time. And I sent her to this pub and I realized just how completely and utterly sad this lot is. And I just could not tolerate how little there was for my Sims to do, and I decided we need to do a makeover. So that is what we are doing today. And in fact, this is going to be the first of what will probably be a slow, ongoing series where I remake and make over EA lots into something that is far more, functional and interesting for people. I get that they have to consider performance and everything, but as a player, I just find a lot of their lots, as many of you also know and agree with, I'm sure, very bland and limited and not a whole lot going on. So we're changing that today. So just to give you a little bit of a rundown, I have not changed the exterior of this lot at all. The only thing that I have done for the exterior as far as changes go is I swapped one window from one side of the building to the opposite side of the building just because I wanted to move the bar and I wanted to make sure that the giant menu could still be placed behind the bar. So I've moved a window to the opposite wall, and otherwise the exterior is completely untouched. I think actually EA did a very nice job with the exterior of this building, and just the building look and feel in general looks really great on the outside. It's just the inside that I had some serious issues with. And if you would like to add this build to your game, if you think it looks like a great makeover and you would like your Sims to enjoy this lot, it is available for download from the gallery. You can find it under my EA ID or hashtag Hyggehaven. That's HYGGEHAVEN. So I had just kind of an idea of how to decorate this space. The basic premise would be that the upstairs and the downstairs would have two different purposes. The downstairs is basically the bar, the main drinking area, and a place for music and performance, which you'll see, I've already talked over it, but you'll see that I have right there added in a stage with a microphone and a guitar, and there's an amp and everything there, so your Sims can do some comedy stand-up performances. They can, play the guitar and things like that. I was really drawing on my own university experience. My friends and I, we used to go to the campus bar that every Wednesday would have comedy night. And that was always a really fun thing to do every week. So I wanted to pull that into this build as well. So that's why we've got a stage down there. And I rearranged the tables to kind of focus more around the stage area. And then we've got a foosball in there, a foosball machine, I should say, down at the bottom. But then the rest of the entertainment items are upstairs on the top level. And I did kind of shrink the mezzanine layer a little bit because on this one side where I've got the TV, it was a bit narrower. So I widened that a little bit because quite frankly, the amount of open space looking downstairs seemed like a ridiculously large amount for what was really necessary for that effect. So I think this is a better use of the space. But up here on the top level is the main entertainment area and the social spaces, of which there are 4. So you can see on one side here, I have a TV lounge area, and then we've got the dartboards over on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side where I am decorating right now. This is more just kind of a chill, sit, chat, hang out area with like the beanbag chairs. and we've got like the university and high school pennants and cheerleading pom-poms and that kind of thing there. And then here on the opposite side of the upstairs level, we have, of course, the ping pong table and a nice drinks banner and so forth. You'll notice I also sneakily added in a closet space, so there is a woohoo location should your Sims be getting a little bit flirty while they're here. And we've got a vending machine, got to support those designated drivers. I hope if any of you are legal drinking age that you are making sure you've got a designated driver. They are awesome, awesome people, so we want to support them. And yeah, we've got a little notice board in there for Sims to post messages. I did put, I think, too many lights in, especially on the top layer. It was brighter when I looked at the screenshots than I ideally wanted it to be. I think if you find it's too bright, you could definitely get away with like half the number of lights. And then just a little update to the bathroom downstairs. The 3x3 size is really weird. I was sectioning it off like this for a toilet space, and then I decided I really wanted to use the toilet stall. So I take this wall out right here and I put a toilet stall in. However, playtesting proved that your Sims could not, in fact, use the toilet stall, which I was afraid of. So I have removed that from the version in the gallery, and I've just put a wall partition up there with a regular toilet so your Sims will be able to access it. And I added in some fun graffiti and wall cracks in the tiles and some water stains on the floor because it is a pub loo after all, and it's going to be a bit on the grody side. So I actually had a lot of fun building this bathroom or redecorating this bathroom. But overall, I think it is a vast improvement to the entire pub as a whole. So I hope you will agree. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. It is much appreciated. Why not subscribe to the channel and click that bell to be notified? I'm just going to do some finishing touches here, but that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will leave you with the screenshots. Have a lovely day.